shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Cleveland Browns and the New York Jets. On the Browns sideline, you get a look at head coach Kevin Stefanski. His side should be coming in with some fresh legs after their bye last week. Imposing them, that is Aaron Glenn, head coach of the Jets. This guy's also coming off a bye, so no rest advantage for either team in this one. Kate Scott joined by my partner Brock Heward. It's going to be longtime vet Nick Folk to get us started. And we're off in East Rutherford. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And they're brought out by the rookie who was the talk of the NFL draft, Brock. First round hype, but didn't go until the 5th round. It's Shedeur Sanders.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Hit before he can get anything on that return. So now it's the Jets getting that on offense for their opening drive. Leading him out now in his 5th season here in the NFL. Won 4 of his 6 starts last year. Justin Fields.
And he doesn't have the advantage he usually does coming off a bye week. Both these teams came in here well rested after a Sunday away. Of course, that means an extra week of prep work for this defense too. So he's got his work cut out for him to find ways to attack him today.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Off the play fake, it's Fields. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Likely's got it right side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
First down. Here we go. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Play action, Fields. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long.
Here we go. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. That's complete. It's the rookie from Georgia. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down. On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. The kick by Folk is good. And they're on the board.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. little early momentum with that field goal.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to.
Their own 27-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Give to Sampson here up the middle. Jukes out a one-stop. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, and they go right back to it. He's up again. Past the 25. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns pull ahead 6-3 in the first.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns take a 4-point lead.
7, Jets 3.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. To return it, here's Isaiah Williams. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They start the drive with Hall. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
4 yards. That's good for the Jets. First down.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist.
There's the power, now some speed. Still fighting forward. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Jets just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Hand off to Sampson. And he stopped quickly here, 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on Q1. Scoreboard shows 10-7. More from MetLife coming right up. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll have it 2nd and 8. On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. 16 yards on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
19, Tiger, 19.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. He's going deep this time. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. 2nd down. Still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen.
That's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 2nd quarter lead.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns take a 4-point lead.
14, Jets 10.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's Thomas on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them because they proved last drive they couldn't.
This is ahead for about 5. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle. A gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Shotgun snap to Fields. Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 3rd and just 2 to go. Fields out of the gun. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
9 brings up 4th down.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Back deep for the Browns is DeAndre Carter. Punt meets him at the 28. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Browns and wide receiver Jerry Jeudy getting set for their next drive. And this truly has been an excellent campaign for him, sitting among the NFL's top 5 in receiving yards. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
Another one for Judkins. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Browns leading near the break.
Ready up.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Here we go, here we go. Let's go.
Working out of the gun. Sanders has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for Cleveland. 1st down.
Ready. Panthers.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Has the hook up again to Njoku. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
To throw now is Sanders. Short pass brought in. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They get 27 on the play. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
Ready. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. This throw is cut. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready, ready. Let's go.
They'll throw it again. The back grabs it. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal. The Jets take their 1st time out. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Sneak here, Sanders. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. 1, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me and I think many scratching our heads.
That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan. I don't think one incompletion here to him.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Browns grow their lead just before halftime. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns drive their lead to 11. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's Thomas on the return. Juke the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing on 1st down. Fields. It is caught left side. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Tackled there by Jerome Baker.
Brings up 2nd and 8. At the
2nd and 8. Stepping up, and he's going to run. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Jets.
Fields on first down. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 11. Connects with his back. Call. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Now Fields. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback.
Ready up.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Azarie Thomas. And the Jets launches the return, goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. It's Week 10, Veterans Day coming up on Tuesday, by the way. We salute all the brave men and women who keep our country safe. This one's for you. Here we go with the highlights. Our look across the NFL starts now, and we kick it off with a good one. And it's Josh Downs. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Colts find a way. They win it by a point. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos. They're playing host to the Las Vegas Raiders. And it's Trent Sherfield. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. He'll take it 65 yards to the end zone. The Broncos wind up taking this one by a touchdown. One more to show you real quick. We go to Houston. It's the Texans hosting the Jacksonville Jags. And it's the veteran, one of the best in the game, Nick Chubb. He's going to get in from 6 yards out. The Texans lead it by a touchdown at the half. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. Here's Thomas on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. So here's the Jets offense, getting ready to start our third quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. New York to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Off play action, it's Fields. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Trying again, following the sack. On him again, and he goes down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up third down.
One thing you learn about NFL halftimes, Kate, is they're a lot quicker than the college game. You got to make your adjustments in a hurry, and boy, has this defense. Back-to-back sacks, setting up what could be a very quick 3 and out, and an early boost in the second half.
Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. On now comes their punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. The return begins on their side of midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Browns and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go,
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Getting out to his left. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Give up the middle to Ford. And he's going to salvage a couple by bouncing this outside, but that's it. It's a gain of 2. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
They'll go. It's Sanders. Called in by Njoku, left side. And he won't make the marker. And they rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Slot man motioned over.
Right.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now hold on, everyone. There's a Browns player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go, son. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. To the left and hauled in by Likely. They drop it with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. Fields on 3rd. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Punt team on the field. That's grabbed at the 10. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Head coach Kevin Stefanski readying the Browns for their next series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. A handoff here to Simpson. He's out in the clear. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns keep their drive alive and reach Pater 1 play later.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you. It's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns push their lead to 18. Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's Thomas on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30. The Jets offense now set to take over. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead.
Here we go.
On first down, here comes Hall. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the 33 on second down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Their punter making his way out now. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did and injured Brown, and they're tending to him now. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Stuck on the ground here with Simpson. And he made it his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Second down carry for Sampson. They'll cobble together a yard there. It was Andre Sisco who held him down there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Forced out to his right. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And this is scooped up by the Jets. And New York takes it back for a touchdown. The Jets shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. But he couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
Dude, I played for coaches that when you scramble, they force you to have 2 hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. In this defense, well, they took advantage.
Folk on now to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets make it an 11-point ball game.
Jets 17.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's Carter on the return. Things going well so far. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter. Here's Judkins. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Browns with possession and a fairly comfortable lead as we look ahead to the 4th quarter. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Gotta get the go.
Sanders setting the pass. On the screen, this is Sampson. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Complete to Dylan Sampson. A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Hot 70. Come on. Hey. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Go. 70, Timberwolves.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Mikey, hey.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Finds him on the crossing route. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a first.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
From the gun, it's 4. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
19 Tiger.
Second down run by 4. The Jets take their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
3rd and short here, Sanders. Jump off caught by his back. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Sanders going to throw on 4th. That one's caught. Judy has it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout. So the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
It's Jenkins again. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns have likely locked up the win right there. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns push their lead to 18.
35. Jets 17.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here comes Williams on the return.
The Jets take over first.
The Jets out to begin another drive. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. And New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Fields out of the gun. He can run it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
Second and 1. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
He was covered by Denzel Ward.
Here we go. 58. Hurry up, hurry up.
Here's Fields to throw. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins makes the play. And the Browns have the football at what looks to be the 37-yard line.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And even with a good amount of the final 2 minutes remaining, no timeouts left, so they should be able to kneel this out. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. It goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. Line enough to take a knee on 2nd down. So the Browns will take this win home with them. So to the victor go the spoils, Brock, as they celebrate the win. That's a positive feeling that you know is going to carry through the week ahead.
And it makes everybody in the building feel better. It does, from the secretary to the coach to the owner. And it makes all the practices, the film rooms, the workouts a lot easier over the next couple days. Nobody wants to slog through those coming off a loss. But coming off a win, they'll have a boost and really attack the week as they get prepared for their next opponent.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we say so long from New York.